Namaste, my lovelies. Welcome. Come sit. Come down and sit down. Let's get started. This is the practice of core and breath. And I get so excited when I come to the mat because it is an opportunity for myself to go deeper inside and use my intuition and guide myself through the mindful movement and practices of breath and, of course, movement, exercise. So for this practice, we are going to be on our wrists, think downward dog, and mindfully moving into plank. Reason for that is because today I really picked the temperance card about finding that flexibility through all the possibilities and creating a balance. So let's do this first. Let's sit cross-legged. So come to sit and get comfortable. Take your left shin out in front first. Let's roll the shoulders around, so you're really inviting in that practice. And once again, as I mentioned in other episodes, I appreciate your subscription. And for newbies, make sure you have all of your yoga paraphernalia around, nalia, whatever, strap. We don't really need that today. Blanket, just in case, but have them at your mat. Okay, so once we're sitting, rolling the shoulders, let's take the arms up towards the sky, interlace the fingers the habitual way, press your palms up, and then let your elbows bend so that your hands somewhere above the crown of the head, and pull those fingers taut, like you're trying to pull them apart. And feel the shoulders, the posterior, anterior shoulder, the deltoids when you do that. So you're like really working them. I'll make a funny face. That's how much effort I'm putting into it, but I'm going to take the effort out of my face and put it into my shoulders. For 3, for 2. And then release the arms and feel those arms. Yeah, roll the shoulders. Invite your arms back up, but this time interlace your fingers the non-habitual way. Squeeze your hands together, like make a fist, like squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then press your palms up. Feels awkward, I understand. Bend your elbows, let your hands come towards your head, and then once again, isometrically do your best to pull those fingers apart, but don't let it happen. Knit the belly button in, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades down your spine for 3. Pull it like this, but relax your face for 2. And then surrender. Oh, there it is. Roll the shoulders, lean back, switch out your shins. Just because it's core and breath doesn't mean we don't want to do some upper body preparations for this. So this one particular, I'm going to take you into a space where you take your right arm up, hold on to the left ear, and we're going to go right into the throat chakra, which is connected to the heart chakra, okay? So swivel your head, and you'll feel all that structural stuff that connects the web of muscles, and start to move your left arm around and feel all of that. You can even hold your left shoulder and circumvent it around. Feel that energy. So you're swiveling of your neck. So you're not leaning your spine. Well, the cervical spine you are. Just that's it. Oh, there it is. No harming yourself for 2. Feel all that throat chakra stuff. And then slowly surrender. Roll those shoulders. Left arm comes up, feel the space of throat chakra. And chakras are everything to do with the nervous system, the endocrine system, the nadis, the invisible stuff. It's your voicing of yourself, how you creatively express, what loving words do you celebrate, or is this always nasty? You'll feel it in your neck. Say loving things. Love, 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 love. Feel that? Can you sit up even taller through the spine? Just one more breath here, or 2. Good, you can move that arm around. Actually, I lied. Let's do 3 more breaths. Let's keep it equal here. My apologies. That's it. Nice. Now surrender. Wow. Wiggle your jaw around, roll your shoulders. Then let's come into tabletop. So when we come into tabletop, we will be in an extension of the wrist. So a lot of us don't have 90 degrees. So what I like to do is just offer that you move your knees further back, so your wrists are more at 120 or something of that sort. So from here, let's just keep the left knee down, okay? Keep the left knee down and start to extend your right leg straight out, and notice that. Just straight out so it's on the floor. Knit in that belly button. Good, and then from there, let's start to hover the left knee up off the mat. Got it? And then from there, start to lift your hips as your shoulders move more into flexion. Feel that energy. Oh, I just cracked my spine. Then start to float the right leg up through the inner thigh, or engage it up. Is really, float seems wimpy. Let's engage it up. So strong leg, floating your feet. And then let's slowly bring the shoulders over the wrists, bend your right knee like a scorpion, and start to draw your right knee up towards your armpit. We're gonna hold that for 5. Keep your neck neutral for 4, for 3, for 2, and then straight up and back. Feel that 3-limb down dog, and then bring your shoulders back over your wrists so you're on the toe pads of the left foot, and slowly lower your left knee at a right angle, slowly, and then release your right knee and sit back on your shins, and then take the back of your wrists together, got it? And then move the fingers towards the floor, towards the front of the room, back up towards you, up and away. So you're just playing on the back of your wrists, got it? Feel that, good. Now let's do the other side. So bring your hands into mountain pose, downward dog position. So suction cup of the hands. Let's do a little cat-cow here. Stir it around, just really intensely through the spine. You can always add a cat-cow to every yoga posture or every yoga practice. And then still that. And then keep your right knee plugged in and extend the left leg straight back. So you're knitting through the toes. You're feeling that contracted left leg. Lift the belly button up and then hover the right knee. Got it? And then start to lift your hips skyward, chest toward your thighs, and then begin to extend that left leg up. And then from here, we're going to shift the shoulders over the wrists, bend the left knee, and bring that left knee up into your armpit for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then straight up and back. And then slowly, you're still on the balls of your right foot, bending the right knee as you bring the shoulders over your wrist. Go slow, 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 slow. And then release the left knee. Sit back onto your shins, interlace your fingers, press your palms away. And then press your palms towards your chest. Press your fingers up. Just like that. So you're just playing. Just like that. Good. And then release your fingers and grip. Let's do that again. So find your tabletop, a little cat-cow, a little kit-cow. Feel the breath in your body. That's it. And then keep your left knee tacked down, left toes are curled in, right leg straight back, and then hover the left knee. And I think I forgot to do on the other side, we're gonna hover for 5, for 4. So press the floor weight, 3, 2, and then start to lift your hips up. So that left knee stays bent. Your right leg comes up now. It's only when you start to shift your shoulders over your wrist that that left leg starts to unfold, but you're gonna bend your right knee, bring it up into your armpit for 5, for 4, for 3. Laughter yoga is great right now, 2. And then extend that right leg straight up and back through the inner thigh, and then shoulders back over your wrist as you bend the left knee slowly with control, temperance, balance. Release the right knee, sit back on your shins, off your wrists, and do what feels good to you. I like to bring my hands together and squeeze my fingers, like squeeze. It feels so good. It's like it's massage. Do what you feel like you want to do. Whatever one of those feels amazing to you. Because we're gonna left side. So once you find that position, again, move your hands so that your wrists aren't at 90 degrees if that bothers you. I understand. Okay? Breathe. Cat-cow. Ready? Other side. So the right knee stays tacked down, the left leg goes straight back, hover the right knee. That's where I think I went wrong. Did we hold it for 5, 4, 3? 2. And then start to send your hips up as you move your arms into flexion. That's what that's all about. Lift up through that left leg, bend that left knee as you bring your shoulders over wrists, and bring that left knee into your armpits for 5, for 4. This is building your personal power, your 3rd chakra, okay? Extend that leg up. Slowly start to bend that right knee towards the floor, and then join it with the left knee. Sit back on your shins, off your wrists, playfully. Good stuff. Okay, breathe. I feel an urgency to do one more. Tabletop. Yeah, I know. Repeat is a great practice. So cat-cow, feel that stimulation. And let's really focus on the belly breath and that release of the exhalation. When you're ready, right knee stays tacked down. No, left knee stays tacked down. Right leg goes straight back. Hover for 5, for 4. Knit that belly button in for 3, for 2. Start to lift up in that 3-limb down dog as you extend that right leg up. Bend that right knee and start to open it up and bring it towards your armpit. And for 5, for 4, 3, and then send it back. You've got it. Let's really pay attention to bending the left knee down slowly as you bring your shoulders over the wrists. Then release the right knee. Sit back on your shins. Breathe. Practice is practice. There's no perfectionism. It's just practice. You are perfect in your imperfection. Let's do that one more time, last side, okay? Breathe your breath. Cat-cow. Why are we doing this? They say. Why are we? Hey, you are a lot healthier and happier when you get to condition your car the way you want to. Meaning this is your vroom, 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 your car. So keeping that right knee tacked down, left leg fully expresses. Hover the right knee for 5, for 4. Press the floor wave for 3, for 2. And then start to send your hips up towards the sky. Keep your right knee bent. Extend the left leg up. Bend the left knee, shoulders over wrists. Bring that knee up. Keep your neck neutral for 5, for 4. Nip that belly button up for 3, 2. Straight up and back. Exhale, bending that right knee towards the floor. And surrender the left knee. Sit back on your shins and go, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Off the wrists. So let's do this. Let's take the legs out in front of us. And there's no rhyme or reason. There is a fluidity though. And the unknown is the unknown. Just go with the flow. Temperance, balance, let go, surrender. So let's do this. Let's take our legs out in front of us. Yeah. Extend your legs. Lift up through the heart. You may have bent knees. Take your arms out in front of you. Palms like are holding heavy soup bowls. Now start to curve your spine by scooping your tailbone and hold those heavy soup bowls like right here. Press through the big ball mounds of your big toes. Squeeze your inner thighs in, back, and apart, and start to scoop your tailbone until you feel your lower dotted curve. You're still holding those weighted soup bowls. Now it's making me hungry. So as you scoop the tail down, oh my goodness, it's called the luge. Can you feel the balls of your feet, big toes, squeeze them together, and then come all the way down to your shoulder blades, and then release your soup bowls. Okay, good. Bend one knee, then the other knee. Reassess your lower back, hug your knees into your chest. That's it, that's all you have to do. No, I'm just joking. Take your legs up towards the sky, shake out your thighs. Good, and then from there, let's bring our knees directly over our hips. Relax your feet for a second so the knees go directly above your hips. Now pay attention to your lower dotted curve. Make sure you cannot put a hand underneath it. Knit the belly button in so you feel the tone of your internal external obliques, rectus abdominis, transverse. Take your hands to your thighs, straighten out your arms, just like that, but tuck your shoulder blades down, broaden your collarbone. Now elevate your feet, no, like right at your knee height. Now feel your abdominals. So resist your hands against your quads against your hands, and feel the tone of your belly for 10, 9, as much resistance as you can add to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hug your knees into your chest. So you're really coring into your personal power, your heart, your solar plexus. Got it? Let's do that again. Resistance. Keep your lower dotted curve from popping up. Press it into the floor for 10. As much power as you want to put into this isometrically. 9, 8, 7, chin tucked in towards the notch of your throat. Your shoulder blades are down. You're broadening in the collarbone. Good job, everyone. And then surrender. You could go longer. Let's do it again. Go as long as you wish, but it doesn't mean you're going to get more of a ripped pack. It's just don't go past the exhausted where you're losing your lower dotted curve. Stay until you're like, oh my God, there, it's tired, and it's enough. Because literally you don't need to run for like a mile or literally for an hour. You can run for 3 minutes and still get that going. Trust me. Oh my goodness, there it is. And then release. Fantastic. From here, let's open up the arms and core. It's so awesome when you can twist out some of the junk that you have in the trunk. So from here, and I do this in every episode pretty much. Arms can be down by your side, palms down or palms up. Slowly exhale your knees towards one side without letting them drop, and then inhale them up to center, and then exhale them to the other side. But go slow and be very mindful of what am I composting? I'm composting my triggers, my reactions towards people's opinions of me, because some people have a lot of opinions about my energy, and I'm like, mine's mine, yours is yours. Keep it to yourself. And I will equally offend everyone throughout life. It's just, we're human.
So in this twist, and I'm sure you agree about your own stuff too, you don't like someone like saying, oh, I don't like you because of this, or you did this to me. I'm like, no, you did it to yourself and it's you. I'm me, I'm really loving and kind. And if you have karmic people in your life that are really nasty to you, then your karma with them is to clearly say, no, thank you. No, thank you. But thank you for the lesson. But no, thank you. That's what yoga is. So what are you twisting out? What junk are you holding on to? Are you holding on to the pity party? Are you holding on to, oh, my spouse is abusive, he beats me out? Oh my goodness, I've been there before. I have. And when I said no thank you to him, that was the end of our relationship, and it was the best thing I could ever do. So remember that, because he wasn't going to change, not for me, not for anyone. That was his own stuff. So find your twist. Remember, you can always say no thank you. You are responsible for your reactions, for your actions. You're responsible for your responses. 3 more of these. Don't worry. You've got this. This is what this yoga practice is about. This is not about kumbaya. This is about living your path, your dharma. What is the karma that you're cause and effect? Can you do 2 more on each side? What are you really letting go of? I'm letting go of my judgment towards myself, that I'm not enough. I'm letting go of to the reactions that I may see happening because someone triggered that I'm not enough when someone criticizes me and puts their stuff on me and I'm taking it. No, thank you. 1 more. You've got it. Come on. Stay with me. Let it be audible. If you're done, maybe do another one. This is the last side for me, and we'll come to center, everyone, when you're ready. And then release your feet to the floor. Good. Now, once you release your feet to the floor, we're gonna do a little sacral bouncing. So if you tinkle like I do since I birthed Starla for now 10 years, you may have to tinkle. Oh well, at least you're at home. So you're literally bouncing your sacrum off the floor like a dribble a basketball as your arms stay open. And as you do that, just let it be free. Close your eyes, soften, and dribble, dribble, dribble. Why are we doing this? This stimulates all of the nervous system in the sacral energy, the nadis that we can't see, but it literally wakes up those chakra energies. Yeah, close your eyes. Dribble, 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 dribble. Sacral energy. And then start to still it or just end it and you'll like feel it. Can you feel that? It's tingly. Not tinkle, but tingly. From here, let's cross our ankles, hold your knees, or squeeze your knees and hold your dorsiflexed feet with your arms curled really tightly into your knees. If that doesn't work for you, here's awesome. If that doesn't work for you, knee creases. Tuck your chin up and your head up and in, and start to vertically roll from sacrum to shoulder blades. This takes some practice. You gotta really curl in fetal position, no matter what position you're in, no matter how you're holding yourself. You accommodate your boobies and your belly, and you're doing this several times. So you're in your fetal position. You inhale shoulder blades, exhale sacrum, inhale shoulder blades, exhale sacrum. This is all about coring in. You've got it. Can you keep your feet dorsiflexed? Good. 1 more of those. And then find your way into your seat. Practice. If you didn't get that one in time, it'll come. Truce. Don't hurt yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you feel like it's not happening. Come to sit. We're gonna finish up our 20-minute practice with Kapalabhati. So really using the diaphragm to release some of that stuff that gets stuck here. So what it is a diaphragm, I can never say it, diaphragmatic breath practice. You're using your diaphragm to exhale out through the sinuses, the nose. So you're not focusing on the in-breath, you're just focusing on your exhalation through the sinuses. I like to take one hand to my diaphragm right in this umbrella shape of the rib cage. Just remember, your ribs are from your collarbone to the, that's how big the ribs, or the lungs are. The lungs, they're huge. There's 3 lobes on the left, 4 lobes on the right. Why? The left has the heart shape to accommodate. Every time you breathe in, it massages your heart. So as we practice this movement of the diaphragm for exhaling, we're releasing all the toxicities. So think about this. Use your mind's eye. Focus. What thought are you exhaling out? The fear of lack. The common denominator for most people is fear. What are you releasing?
fear of this, fear of that. And hurt people. So I release my hurt. Okay, let's get started. We'll do 30 rounds of exhalations, and you could do Mula Bandha root lock for those that have been practicing for a long time. That's where you do a pelvic floor lift. Anyone can practice this. So just lifting up very mildly, so you're not like, just mildly. And then that using your diaphragm, okay? Palm up for daytime, palm down for evening, or hold your diaphragm. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Hold and retain the fullness of your lungs, of your breath. And when you're ready to exhale from the diaphragm, from the sinuses, please do. Relax your jaw, don't mind the count, I've got it for you. Exhale, exhale, exhale through the sinuses like you're trying to blow a bee off your nose for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Hold and retain that fullness of the breath. Then let it out through your mouth. Okay, got it? This time we'll do a mudra, thumb inside, fire inside, wrapped by all the other elements. Okay? And then open up your arms as wide as you can. If you're okay with flexion, please do that. And let's do the Kapalabhati with the breath moving fully into the lungs and exhaling from the diaphragm. Got it? So let's take a deep breath in. Fill, 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 fill. Close your eyes, and when you're ready, keep your neck nice and long, keep those arms where you need to keep them, and for 15, 14, 13, exhaling through the diaphragm, I'm counting, 10, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in, release your thumbs, release your arms as you exhale your breath out through the mouth. That's round 2. Fantastical. This time, everyone take your hands to your diaphragm. Feel it. Say, I love you. Thank you, gut, for being in this world and regulating my respiratory digestive system. Together, we are detoxing. Thank you. Okay, thank yourself. Let's do that. Big breath in. Hold and retain. Close your eyes and just visualize exhaling using that diaphragm when you're ready. Relax the tongue, sitting up nice and tall. Relax the biting surfaces of your teeth for another 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Hold and retain it. And when you're ready to let it out through your mouth. Yeah. Whew. Release your hands. Just switch out your shins for a second and just reach your arms up and say yes. Say yes. Yes to life. And yoga, because yoga is life and life is yoga. From my light to your light, Hari Om Tat Sat, so be it. So be it. Keep on practicing mindful movement with the breath. Make sure you're moving with the breath. If you have any dis-ease in your being, begin with belly breathing to resolve. And if it continues because it's something that keeps on coming up, you can always email me and we can have a conversation about your chart. Where's your Saturn? Where's your North-South node? What's really going on? If it's a reoccurring throat, heart chakra thing, if it's lower back. I'm here to support and guide you. That's what teresagagno.com is all about. Okay? See you in the next episodes. Namaste.